What is happening? What is going on? Just when I thought the Super Bowl was going to be the only thing really worth talking about, that and Teofimo Lopez apologizing for slavery in his post-fight press conference, the NBA has finally decided to have some backbone and step on the NFL the same way the NFL been stepping on their Christmas Day games. Congratulations, NBA. Congratulations. That, plus some Grammy wins and some new albums that have came out. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of 58 South TV presents Topics of Discussion, your new home for sports, news, and entertainment. I am your host, 58 South. That over there is my co-host, DJ Phenomena John. What's up, man?
Coolin', man. Thank you for having me, man. Happy to be here.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for watching on YouTube. Thank you for listening on the Connected Radio app. Let's jump into it, man. First of all, since I'm seeing you, that means you survived the snowpocalypse, the treacherous ice from the past week or so.
Yeah, I survived the drivers out here, what it was, but not driving.
Yeah, I can understand that, man. There was a 100-car pileup around this way last.
And where were you at when that happened?
Right where I was supposed to be, in the house.
Exactly. That's where I was when I saw the news.
Yeah, right where most, maybe those people, had to be on the road, because I know if a lot of trucks were just passing through, so I ain't gonna hold that against them. You know what I mean? I'm just glad I didn't hear of any casualties, just, traffic pileup.
Yeah, the truckers are the only ones that get a pass, in my opinion, because, they was already out.
Thought at the beginning, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing jumping. Phenomena John. Super Bowl 60 is this Sunday. New England Patriots, Seattle Seahawks, Drake May, Sam Darnold. Who will this Super Bowl win mean more to? Sam Darnold or Drake May?
Sam Darnold.
Why so?
Drake May making it there, he's already solidified himself as a solid NFL quarterback, legit force to be reckoned with in that position. Mike Vrabel, on top of that, solidified himself as a great coach already. Sam Darnold just needs a little bit more for everybody to respect his body of work that he's been doing, and he just needs that cherry on top of his W, and I think he's gonna do it. That defense is legit, and he's been putting up points on top of that. Sam Darnold needs this more.
Okay. Well, you saying it's gonna mean more to Sam Darnold?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna mean more to him. He needs it to. He needs it.
I'm gonna have to disagree on that one. I think it's gonna mean more to Drake May, and the reason I feel that way is because look at the shoes you gotta fill, and if you can go ahead and get that worry out of the fans in New England's mind, like I wonder if we're gonna be at least as good as when we had as when we had Belichick and Brady. We go ahead and put that to bed seconds, and these are the biggest shoes to fill in the NFL. The Tom Brady shoes.
And making it there, in my opinion, as young as both of them are as the coach and the quarterback. For me, them making it there is already showing promise for the future. And that's what the fans, I would think, want. At least they see that there's promise. That's what I would think, because they shouldn't even made it this far. Nobody had them going this far in the beginning of the season. So let's go there. Nobody had them making this to the Super Bowl. Nobody, not even their own fans. So the fact that they made it, to me, they already went higher than their expectations. And for Drake May to be a young quarterback, Vrabel to be a young coach, they already exceeded the expectations. So to me, they're already solidified. Where Sam Darnold, people still sleeping on him. Still, even though he made it, they still sleeping on him. It's going to mean so much more to him and that franchise that, he's legit. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFC from here on out, where now New England is doing what they do, is how everybody else looks at it. New England's back. Sam Darnold is finally, New England is back. Sam Darnold's finally.
Man, those folks in New England are so used to titles. They didn't come here just to be runner-up. You just said you don't think they even felt like this team was going to get to the Super Bowl. I beg to differ. I think every season, it's Duke Blue Devils, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, and maybe Boston Celtics. They always think, Dallas Cowboys. How could I forget the Dallas Cowboys?
I was about to say, I was if you did it.
Tripping.
Right. That's what they think.
Every year, championship or bust. Yeah. So I think it's going to mean more for my man Drake May. Definitely think it's going to mean more for Drake May. You still set on Seattle winning it, though?
100%.
See, that's the thing, man. The last time they were in a situation like this, they meaning the odds bettors. Yeah, this was about 10 years ago when my Panthers were the favorite to beat the Denver Broncos, and Vegas ended up hitting a lick when Cam Newton just stared at that football. Plus, it's New England. Not only is it the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but it's a lot of turmoil nationally. And for some strange reason, whenever something funny is going on in the country, the Patriots end up in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that because I don't want to look like no conspiracy theorist. I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm just saying.
Every
man.
time some patriotic something, like you have to, they always make it. You are so right. Nationally, I was thinking the same thing. I didn't want to sound like no conspiracy buff,
Hey, man.
but
Hey, I'm just saying.
it's a pattern.
Yeah. It's a lot of coincidences. Well, I just put it that way. A lot of coincidences. So I don't know, man. I might have to start leaning more toward, the non-Seahawks might win this. I'm always gonna say I want Drake May to have a great game. Always gonna. Don't really care if the team wins or not, but the way Vegas is looking, yeah, I'm thinking they might pull this one out. But we'll see. We'll see, man. Going down Sunday. Y'all check that out. The homie bag. Of course you're allowed to ask that. No, because I record on Sunday nights, 7 p.m. every Sunday, Sunday Night Live. Check out me, Mashawn Roberson, and the guests who call in and want to comment in the comment section. That's where I'll be. And I think the game starts at like 6:30, so yeah, ain't no need for me going anywhere, then having to rush back and do I have a standing appointment every Sunday, 7.
Sound like a Super Bowl watch party to me.
Yeah, man. As long as you watch it where you're comfortable. Since I'm interested in the game, I'll watch it at the house. If I ain't really care about the two teams or something like that, then after we do the show, I'll go out and all that. Yeah, that's the only time I'll go out is if it's a game I don't really care about. Just want to be around the atmosphere. Like Duke Carolina games, I don't like watching them around a lot of people. Supposed to watch those in the comfort of your own home, because you don't want to be around nobody rooting against your squad. For real, you don't want. Done it a couple times. Yeah, man. One day y'all will be like a rival to somebody.
Listen,
Wake Forest, right?
We smoked y'all.
I'm sorry, what?
Wolfpack.
Yeah, that's the end. You mean the NWO Wolfpack with X-Pac and all them? Suck it. You mean that?
I mean North Carolina State University out there in Durham.
Oh, it's in Raleigh, but all right.
No, it's not. You can tell I'm a New Yorker. I mean, confusing cities and everything. Like, yeah, out there in.
Yeah, so it's in the area. It's in the area. Definitely in the area, man. God almighty, man. We might as well get to some of these NBA trades. I ain't see AD get moved, let alone move to the Wizards.
Now, do you think that's a good trade for Washington, having AD?
I think it's a great trade for Dallas to go ahead and try to get rid of that stench of Nico Harrison. Forget how you say his last name, but the guy who made the terrible decision to move on from Luka.
Mm-hmm. The GM. Yeah.
You moved on from Luka just to get a guy who you already knew had health issues. But what I will say, whenever everybody get healthy over there in Washington, that's gonna be fun to watch if they keep them.
Are they contenders?
And what?
In the East.
And what?
In the East.
Like when? When are you saying that? Like the next 3 years or something?
This year. Like with everybody healthy this year. Can they contend to come out the East?
I doubt it. Let me check that record real quick. I doubt it though. Cause you still gotta give them time to learn to play with each other. They don't really have time to waste at all. Let me check the Washington Wizards record real quick. I know they at the bottom of the East, but how far down are they?
As long as you make it, you got a chance.
They are 13-36. Nah.
See, you don't foresee them going on a 20-game win streak.
I do not. Nah. I do not. I think it'll be interesting to see what they do in the offseason as far as who they're going to keep and how they're going to structure their team. A healthy AD with a healthy Trae Young sounds fun to watch. Congratulations to Chris Paul, man. Got you a job. Play for the Toronto Raptors now. Yeah, I hope they keep you. See? Because your boy Shams, the Raptors will not require Chris Paul to report to the team and could still discuss moving him before Thursday's 3 p.m. deadline. So by the time y'all hear this, something may or may not have happened to Chris Paul.
He may end up in Washington.
Well, I mean, if Chris Paul ends up in Washington, man.
But he deserves to play for somebody. Like, he still has a lot of value and still has some game in him as a backup, in my opinion, as long as he's okay. Limited minutes The leadership in the locker room, I think a lot of people undervalue.
The
Not
Clippers
saying
didn't
he's
care
the
about
best
it.
leader.
The Clippers don't care nothing about
Yeah,
that.
no, they didn't care. Well, they don't care about winning either.
They on a win streak as we speak.
They are. So the Knicks and the Hornets.
Yeah. We red hot right now. And welcome home.
Red hot.
Welcome home, Kobe White. Welcome back to the Carolinas, baby. We got Kobe White from the Bulls. We also got Mike Conley. Nice pieces. Still didn't get us
another leader too. Another locker room leader, Mike Conley.
That's what we need to get us, to a winning level as far as record wise. Right now, we're just looking to make that play in, baby. Between 7 and 10. Those are the spots we're looking at. Don't look above that.
Y'all got it.
7 to 10. We still didn't get us a center. I would have liked to have gotten us a... Hey, don't get me wrong. Ryan Kalkbrenner is out here. He's doing his thing, but he's still a rookie. I'm hoping, we keep him. I'm liking the way he's developing. The guys are actually playing good team defense. When I watched them play the Spurs, I was thoroughly impressed with how they rebounded as a team. Musa Diabate is our energy guy. He's our Draymond Green, minus the testicle punching and kicking, minus the dirty work. Yeah, minus the dirty work.
He does everything else but that.
Right. I'm with it, man.
But one thing people sleep on is when you come back, because they had a few games where they came back double digits down. A lot of people forget to come back. You have to stop the other team. Yeah, you have to score. A lot of people forget you have to stop that team from scoring to be able to come back. And I think that's one of the things that's underrated about this Hornets team is their team defense and their team rebounding that people are sleeping on. That's gonna be something, man. They keep that defense going. They could beat everybody in this league, in my opinion. Everybody. Maybe not OKC so much.
We already.
Yeah. I'm talking about like in a 7-game series. But yeah,
we'd have to get to the final. Right. We'd have to get to the finals for that, man. I ain't delusional.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not delusional underneath these glasses. We ain't going to the finals. Every star player on every team in the East would have to get injured at the same time for that to go down.
At the same time.
That's how
y'all not beating my Knicks.
That's how you end up getting a championship with the Raptors. Key guys go down in key minutes. But more so than the actual defense and the rebounding, which huge parts of our winning success, it's the attitude. Because it ain't like we ain't never been down double digits before in the past and we just never cared. Now, they're playing with some pride, man. We were down by like 22 points against the Pelicans the other day.
That's right.
And came back and won that game. That wouldn't have happened previously, man. That wouldn't have happened. I think the fact that they were on a 6-game winning streak, they were like, yo, we like the way this feels. We like the way we're getting talked about. It's nice to hear people in the city mention us and not, spit after they say Charlotte Hornets and stuff like that.
Yeah, you have a winning mentality.
Charles Lee, man. Charles Lee, I got to give it to him. Charles Lee. Him and Dave Canales seem to be the same type of coach. It ain't a whole lot of theatrics with him. It's real even keel. I guess that's what this new type of player needs. The seemingly soft coaching type fellow.
Right. But Mike Conley, though, that's going to be a huge, huge boost for the team, man.
We'll see. We'll see how they take to him in the locker room.
He ain't going out partying with them dudes after the game.
I don't know. Mike Conley ain't never been. Mike Conley ain't never played in Charlotte. Mike Conley was in Minnesota for a minute because we just got him from the Bulls. So I think earlier this week it was the trade for him. Yeah, because he ain't even stay long. Speaking of not staying long, Lonzo Ball traded to the Jazz. Excuse me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he traded to the Jazz. Oh, we ain't even mentioned Darius Garland's playing for the Clippers, and James Harden is now a Cleveland Cavalier. We didn't even mention that. How did we not mention that? James Harden and Donovan Mitchell with one basketball.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell said he asked for James, but it wasn't that one. He said they gave him the wrong James. He wanted LeBron.
First of all, they were talking to the wrong LA.
Right. They misconstrued it.
Yeah,
his whole request.
You went shopping for a Big Mac at Burger King, partner. They don't serve those there.
Nah, they don't have Big Macs in Burger King.
Yeah, you can't get a LeBron James from the Clippers.
Not gonna get a Popeyes chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, definitely, especially not on Sundays.
Especially not on Sunday.
Chris Paul, I'm trying to see. Yeah, man, that Chris Paul situation. They're probably gonna hold him for. Jaden Ivey from the Pistons is playing for the Bulls. Yeah, Anthony Simons got traded from the Celtics. He is now so many happened at one time.
Right. Out of nowhere. I ain't seen none of these trades coming too, by the way.
Jared McCain from the Sixers is going to OKC for 4 draft picks.
And you could tell OKC is committed to winning from the moves that they making.
Oh, well, OKC
Like, they
set,
don't want this to be a one-and-one thing.
they set themselves up for years, man. That's why they're able to
Mhm.
give. That's why they're able to give up 4 picks for a guy. They still probably got like 30 picks left. Who was I talking about? I was talking about Anthony Simons from the Boston Celtics. Jaren Jackson Jr. no longer plays for the Grizzlies. He is now a member of the Utah Jazz. It was like an 8-player.
He's a baller, yo.
Yeah. He is. So now I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Ja Morant.
Come to us.
To
Yeah, we'll take you with open arms.
the Knicks?
Just leave the guns. Leave the guns in Memphis. Don't bring them to New York. It won't be a good look.
I don't
Leave
know,
that
brother.
stuff over there.
That might be the main place you need him.
But they got laws out there. But I do think he would be a good fit for us. We'd have to give up Josh Hart though, which I don't want.
For Ja Morant?
Yeah.
Josh Hart for Ja. Man, you had to give up Jalen Brunson for Ja Morant. What is wrong with you?
No, I'm talking about and other stuff.
Yeah, Josh Hart. Like, that is so disrespectful.
No, not just him. No, not one-on-one, but he be him, and then we had to give up like a couple other things.
Yeah, Anunoby, Josh Hart, Anunoby,
not giving up Anunoby.
Jalen Brunson, Spike Lee. Oh yeah, hey man,
we should give up Spike Lee.
Come on, Josh.
We should give up Spike Lee. So we can win some.
Josh Hart. Anthony Simons went to the Bulls, man.
Okay.
And the Celtics got Vucevic from the Bulls. So that's a great pickup for the Celtics. Yeah, that's a great pickup.
I like that.
But I don't know though, man. I don't know. You just gave up some really, really, really high powered offense off the bench for Vucevic. See how it plays out for him. See how it plays down the stretch. Definitely down the stretch. Wow, man. 8-player trade. Jaren Jackson Jr. is playing for the Utah Jazz.
That is wild.
Whew, sucks to be you. Well, I mean, you still getting paid to play basketball.
Bring on the second half of the NBA season. It is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, you and me both. You're aware of the All-Star selections?
I swear you just read my mind. You read my mind. I was about to bring that up. Yeah, man. They did my guy Edwards dirty for.
But this the thing though. It doesn't matter if you was picked to be a starter or not because of the way they're breaking it down. 2 USA teams, 1 world team. So, you still, everything's fine. I was just looking at the people who didn't make it and who should have been left off of the All-Star list. As far as the East goes, Pascal Siakam and Norman Powell. We could probably do without those guys on the East. I'd have loved to see Brandon Ingram, because, the Raptors are top 4 in the East. How does he not get a shot? But Scotty Barnes does. Now Scotty Barnes, he's a stat stuffer. Now he does more than just score. If you're gonna tell me Scotty's an all-star, then what is Brandon Ingram?
Right. And he with Glorilla too?
That ain't got nothing to do with hooping, man.
He's winning on and off the court. That has everything to do with it.
That ain't got nothing to do with hooping. If
he's winning on and off the court.
If that's the case, then Klay Thompson should be playing better.
I knew you gonna say that.
If that's where we're going,
Still. No, Brandon Ingram, though, he has had a great year. Like, he really has. Great year.
I was looking at Orlando.
For a team that's legit.
Yeah, they're doing that thing. Looking at Orlando, Paolo Banchero could have made it.
He didn't make it? I didn't know he didn't make it.
Yeah, he didn't make it, man. So I don't understand how Pascal Siakam from the Indiana Pacers, that are one of the worst teams in the league. Like, come on, you gotta make this make sense now. The year LaMelo Ball was picked by the fans, we had the terrible record. That had something to do with it. So how is Siakam an all-star?
And I love Siakam too.
Yeah, he's cool. I loved him in the movie. Yeah, I'm the captain now and all that. Cool. I loved him and all that. But yeah, you shouldn't be an NBA all-star with.
No, I agree wholeheartedly. It's like, what's the parameters?
Yeah, like you're not. It's not the same criteria every year. It can't be. Like, you got Chet as an all-star, but he's from the Thunder. Cool, whatever. I don't necessarily think he should have made it averaging 17 points a game. What?
No. Like, I respect averaging 15 rebounds more than 17 points.
If you're going to be an all-star. That's all I'm saying.
If you're going to be an all-star. Right. If you're an all-star with, 12 points, 18 rebounds, that's your average, on some Ben Wallace type stuff.
Yeah, but if you have the number 1 team in that conference and your coach is the coach for the All-Star, for the All-Stars or game or whatever, that's how that go. Like Jalen Duren only averages 18 for the Pistons, but they're number 1 in the East He's an all-star.
Number one team, him and Cade.
Oh man, we knew Cade was gonna make it. That was a no-brainer.
Right.
I just want to see the makeup of the world team.
I don't. Why we don't want none of that smoke, man.
See
We don't want
Giannis,
that smoke.
Giannis,
Keep going.
see Giannis, Wemby, Jokic, Luka. If Canada's part of the world, then SGA, Jamal Murray.
It is. That's right.
SGA, Jamal Murray, the homie from the Blazers, Denny. Cause it only has to be 8. So was that 8 that I just said? What's Siakam from? That's Siakam is 4.
He's the United States though, ain't he? He's foreign, but I think he's USA.
He from here? Nah,
I don't think he's from. I think he was raised here.
Nah, I don't think Pascal from here, man. Hold on.
His name is Pascal.
Well, I mean that don't mean too much. I'm just Pascal Siakam.
Your name is a number. We don't know where you from. Your name is a number.
Yep. Cameroonian. So yeah, he will definitely be playing for the world team.
Okay,
that's where that came from. That's why Pascal Siakam's an all-star. We gotta make 8.
That's a soccer name.
We gotta make 8.
That's fair. I get it now. You got a whole soccer name.
Yeah, that's exactly 8. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the world team is gonna win though.
By a lot.
Well, SJ's not playing. Remember we talked about how he got the ab issue. So who they going? So they gotta find somebody to fill his spot. That's gotta be a foreign descent. Top of my head, you gonna go get Joel Embiid?
I'm cool with that. If they did do that, I'll be okay with that.
Nah, no. You gotta go get my man from the Rockets. Sengun, Alfred Sengun.
He should have been there?
Yeah, he should have been an all-star anyway. Yeah,
I thought he was already in there.
Nah, homie. Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's a no-brainer there.
Yeah,
that's a no-brainer. Regardless, we getting smoked by that dude.
Oh man, do you even partake in the Duke North Carolina rivalry since you a Wolfpack fan? Yo, you gotta quit doing that. In case y'all are listening and can't see, he's doing the look like the Texas Longhorn hand sign for the NC State Wolfpack. It may be their thing. I don't know. I've never once cheered for them. Yeah.
Wolfpack.
Sure. Wolfpack.
I wish they could both lose, but I enjoy watching it, especially since I don't have no dog in that fight. I love watching it. I wish they could both lose. I guess they can't. So I'm definitely expecting the Dukies to pull it off.
Okay. So
expecting. That's what I'm expecting. But I usually root for the underdog, to be honest, 58. I usually root for whoever is the underdog of that year. Like if Duke is having a worse year than Carolina, then I'll root for Duke. If Carolina's having a worse year than Duke, then I'll root for Carolina. So whoever's the underdog is who I usually root for in them situations.
Yeah, that's fair. The Tar Heels are going to win this first one. Yeah, we're going to win this first one. It's going to be a great battle between Boozer and Caleb Wilson, though. That's going to be fun to watch. We're finally going to play a complete game. We're going to defend the three-point line. The guards are finally going to show up like I need them to. Yeah, I'm just knock on some wood here. Yeah, all that's going to go down.
Is there a spread? Is there a spread for this game?
There's always a spread for a game there, brother.
Well, I'd like to know what that is.
Spread? Come on. Duke is favored by 5.5 to 6.5 points. Yeah.
That's about what I thought it was.
Yeah, so Vegas is going to lose that one and win it the next day on the Super Bowl.
Listen, I'm with you on that. And win it
on the Super Bowl.
Make it up on the Super Bowl. Everybody betting on Seattle. But the spreads can still change, though, before Sunday.
Yeah.
But I like that spread, though. I think that's a fair spread as far as Duke, Carolina goes. It's always closer, though. It's always, no matter what the records are. The game is always closer than that. But I do like that spread. I think it's a fair spread.
Did you happen to watch any of the Grammys?
I saw clips of the Grammys, but I just figured it was going to be a Kendrick, Lamar, Lady Gaga thing. Like, Kendrick's going to win everything again, which he did. Lady Gaga did her thing, which I am a Gaga supporter. I like that she's still doing her thing longevity-wise. She has this sound that's like, it appeals to the masses, and it transcends generations. When we was young, she was popular. And then now, even the younger group, now she's still popular to that group. And I really respect Lady Gaga for that. Kendrick, once again, because I'm a New Yorker, it's tough for me because he be hating on New York. But I definitely respect him because he be putting out. I do like that song with him and SZA. I really do. I'm going to be honest.
Luther?
I like that
song. Luther or 30 for 30?
Luther. Yeah, Luther. He deserves everything he got. And I expected that. I knew it was gonna be another Kendrick award show. And it was.
Let's go on and
It
get to
was.
it then.
Any surprises?
Well, the song you speak of, Luther, Kendrick featuring SZA, did win Record of the Year at this year's Grammys. The Album of the Year went to your homeboy Bad Bunny, who will be performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. DTMF won for Album of the Year. R&B Performance and Best R&B Song went to Kalani for Folded. Not mad at that.
Oh yeah.
See, Best R&B Album went to Mr. Leon Thomas for Mutt. Best Rap Performance, congratulations to Malice and Pusha T. The Clips, The Chains and Whips, which also features Kendrick Lamar, so he wins again. For Rap Album of the Year, GNX by Kendrick Lamar. There were a host of other winners. There was one I had wanted to mention. It was a gentleman from Charlotte. Where did I write it down?
Now that's fire. Like classical music.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Nope.
Yo, and why as soon as you find it, I'm going to check it out. Like I sure am. As soon as you tell me what it is, I'm about to have
Here we go.
blasting in the car.
Here we go. Charlotte Symphony Orchestra music director Kwame Ryan become the first black conductor to win a Grammy in the Best Opera Recording category. Congratulations, man.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Kwame Ryan.
Yes.
So they had a D'Angelo / Roberta Flack tribute at the Grammys. You know how they do at the end where they do the in memoriam with the artists and stuff in the background. Where they did a D'Angelo tribute led by Miss Lauryn Hill. She sang.
Awesome.
Lucky Day sang. Leon Thomas, Raphael Sadiq came out. Leon Thomas twice. Anthony Hamilton, John Baptiste, Bilal did his thing. D'Angelo's band, the Vanguard, they was, background. Leon Bridges came out. October London, Layla Hathaway, John Legend, Shaka Khan. Then at the end, when they were doing the Roberta Flack tribute, Wyclef came out of the crowd playing guitar, walked up, him and Lauren. Then they went into the Fugees' rendition of Killing Me. Well, they went into the bridge of the Fugees' rendition of Killing Me Softly to kind of
R.I.P.
end out the show.
John Forte passed.
Yeah, his picture was being shown in the background, like, if I'm not mistaken, right when Clef and Lauren was standing next to each other. I think his picture was in the background because they had his Angie Stone's picture, John Forte's picture. I want to say Michael 5000 Watts, rest in peace, pioneer, Houston rap pioneer.
Uh-huh.
He was on the backdrop situation. So yeah, man, they finally got one right. I put it that way. The Grammys finally got one right.
Every artist you just named, I love too that did those tributes. Every last one of those artists, just not that you named, like I really, really, really rock with hard. Every one of them, Shaka Khan, Raphael Sadiq, Bilal.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't a situation to where they had them just singing random D'Angelo songs. They sung the songs because they have the tone that sounded like he sounded in that certain, made all the sense in the world. Your man Justin Bieber performed live. He performed his song Yukon, and he performed this song in his boxers. Yeah, he had his guitar, beat machine, and just him on the stage. Oh, in a mirror, had a mirror on the stage, and he performed it in his boxers.
Beans, why they do my guy Beans like that, man? Why they make him do that, man?
I doubt they made him do that. I was thinking it was more along the lines of stripped down, bare. It's just me and the instruments. So I'm just showing you my raw talent. I was thinking that was more the way, more along the lines of what they were going for. You got
raw talent.
They just had draws on. Don't get much more raw than just draws.
Exactly. But I rock with the beats though. I do.
I mean, dude. How do I put this on? I don't want him to have that Bow Wow, that Bow Wow curse. Meaning people just can't get over the fact that you were a child star. Like Bow Wow trying his hardest out here, man, to separate himself from little Bow Wow. Because it never helps when you stay the same size. Like, yeah, you got older, but you still like 5'3", and it's hard for people to take you serious. And your face
still look older. His face still look like a kid. Like no matter how much older you get.
It looked like he, doing some drinking because it's a little swoller. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to say. You know, no, he looks like grown Bow Wow. I'm just,
Oh, I was talking
yeah.
about the Biebs. Yeah. Bow Wow.
Oh no,
Bow Wow look grown.
Justin Bieber like he should have been on Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, cause he got like the little scraggly, scruffy beard and all that. Yeah. Just not forget the man is married. He married and everything. Grown man. Justin Bieber, a grown man out here, man.
Grown.
I mean, it don't help that they kept bringing his name up during that Puffy stuff. That didn't help at all. Yeah, he probably trying to get as far away from that as possible.
Right. So let me perform in my boxes at the Grammys. That helps.
I mean, ain't nobody talk about Puff after he did it. Nobody talked about it. The Clips performed with Pharrell. They performed So Far Ahead. Dope performance. They made it snow in Los Angeles at the end of the performance. It was snow coming down inside of the auditorium. See, Bruno Mars performed his new single, I Just Might.
Did he win any Grammys? Because I know he was up for a few.
Who, Bruno Mars?
Yeah. I know he was up for a couple, but I didn't see if he won any or not.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of. I don't remember seeing Bruno Mars unless he won with
Gaga.
Nah, the rock band Rose, I think was the name of the group we did a collaboration with. They might have won something together, but I know Bruno didn't win anything by himself.
Right, because I know he had a couple collabs this year that was up, but I didn't see if he won. I don't think he did neither. I like that guy too.
Tyler the Creator had a dope performance. He had the Chromacopia character, you know, the guy with the not even an afro. He looked like a character on Sonic. You know the dude I'm talking about? Or that character I'm talking about? So that character got ran. So that character got ran over by the current character, and then that character went into a building with some dynamite, blew up the building, and he ended up dying. So both characters are dead. So that must mean there's going to be a new version of Tyler the Creator coming soon. So be on the lookout for that.
You made me a believer. I used to like him back in the day, but then when you sent me that one freestyle he had, or the song,
Sag Harbor. Yeah.
You couldn't tell me he ain't one of the greatest. Like after hearing that, I'm like, oh, you one of the best. Like the way he spit, I would never sleep on again. I liked him at first, but then I thought he fell off from what he started as. But that to me was the Tyler Creator that made us rock with Tyler Creator music wise. That was those type of bars. Like it was raw, it was skills, it was honest. It was like he wasn't trying to, you know how he is already. He doesn't try to be like nobody else. He's always him. Always him. To me, that encompassed exactly who he is as an artist. That song, I was like, okay, Tyler's back. He's back. He's back.
Sag Harbor. Sag Harbor is the song he's talking about, man. Y'all check that out. Sag Harbor. SAG. Sag Harbor. Make sure I'm country. Make sure y'all understand what I'm saying here. That was a versus that took place on Friday before the Grammys happened on Sunday, and I was unaware of it when it went down. I was unaware of it, so I had to catch it afterwards. It was Mike Will Made It versus Hit Boy.
I was in a barbershop and they was playing it. It was when it was going on. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, it was fire. It was fire. I liked it. I mean, I'd have definitely went with Mike Will, but I feel like if I listen to it again, I may have a different opinion because I just caught it first glance, and I'm in the barbershop, and I was like, yo, this is good. I feel like it's almost cheating, like if you're a producer, because you could pick whoever. Like you ain't the one, you made the beat, but it's still not you putting the lyrics on the tracks. Like it ain't you. You made the track, so I can get it, but I wasn't too much of a fan. But I definitely rock with it as far as the producer versus go. I like the idea and the concept, but I still think, and it's still not a real win, and the loss is still not a real loss because you're not the one putting the lyrics down. In my opinion.
I mean, you can't eat cereal without a bowl, so the producers provide the bowl. Just look at it that way. I don't know any acapella albums that are flying off the shelves. So yeah, you need producers, man.
You do.
That's what
you do. But the bowl,
the producer's the reason why you move the way you move when you hear certain songs.
Fair. That's fair. That's true. But the bowl don't make the cereal taste no different.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Because that cereal tastes a whole lot more. That cereal's going to taste weird having to eat it off the floor.
Well, good point. Good point, brother. Yeah. I concede. You're right. Yeah. You're right. I concede on that one.
Mike Will Made It. He took that versus though.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I felt. Or first listen though. If I listen to it again, I might change my mind. But on first listen, initial listen, that's what I had.
Nah, your man Hit Boy, man. If no, you got to come on, people. We got to learn from the Locks versus Dipset. It's all in how you arrange the songs. I don't care what songs you have. It's how you arrange them. Everybody knows Dipset has way more commercial joints than the Locks. The only commercial joint I ever known the Locks to have was Money, Power, Respect, and the only reason that was commercial
While out,
is because people, but Money, Power, Respect was way more. It got way more fanfare than Wild Out. Either way, it's all in how you sequence them songs on this versus stuff, man. It's all in how you sequence the songs, and Hit Boy ain't do a great job of that.
that's one of the biggest parts is the order arrangements in that verses. Like
Yeah, that's
the
it.
same with No Limit, and Cash Money.
Cash Money. Yeah.
It was the same with them. No Limit, Cash Money. Like they No Limit had the order down pat. They played the right songs at the right time. Where Cash Money did not have that order going properly, and that makes a big difference in the verses. That's everything. That's everything in the verses, like you said. That's everything.
You know,
What you gonna play
I was
when.
thinking about a really obscure versus that I really want to see. I want to see Jadakiss versus Juvenile in a versus. Just them. I don't want to see the Locks versus Cash Money. I want to see Jada doing songs off his solo projects versus Juvie doing songs off his solo project.
I would like that, but I definitely feel that once again could go either way, depending on the
I,
order of who picks what. That can go either way.
that's why I want to see it. 'Cause when you first say the two artists' name, you're like, man, why in the world would you want to see them two go at it in the verses? Cause I've never heard either one of those guys have a whack verse. So now what we're gonna do is make those guys take those verses on some of that great production they've had throughout the years and put it on the verses for me. That's what I want to see. The two guys who held down their respective squads throughout the verses, although Jada and his squad won their verses, it was still Juvie versus No Limit on that other verses. Let's not waste that because Jadakiss was on verses twice. All right, cool. So let's give Juvie that same respect. Bring that man back so he can get his time to shine, man. That's all I'm saying.
I got Juvie winning that one, in a small margin. As a New Yorker too, that's black. Slim margin. I got Juvie.
And we got to do something about the crowd too. We got to figure out where you can have these certain verses, man. You got to stop just picking random weird spots to have verses.
Especially if you have artists that's from the 90s, and then you have an audience where they was born in the 90s. That doesn't give them no justice. Like, at least you have a crowd that actually listens to them growing up, if nothing else. Like, if I'm out there and it's Frankie Beverly and Mays versus, Isley Brothers, we know them because we know music. But if it's a whole crowd, some of us may not know. Some of us might, some of us might not. But it
rest
should
in
be
peace.
that generation out there.
Yeah, that makes
All
sense.
right,
Rest in peace, Mr. Frankie Beverly. But I completely agree with that because the verses is to introduce, newer audience to the artist. But let's not have that newer audience actually be the audience that's in the crowd. It takes away from the experience, man. Like I'm so disappointed that No Limit Cash Money wasn't in Louisiana. Why are we in Vegas with these? I get it. You don't want to have it in New Orleans. That's cool. There are other spots in Louisiana you can have that versus though.
like where?
I mean, 50 Cent just built a studio in Shreveport, didn't he?
Yep.
He got something going on down there in Shreveport. I'm sure you can find somewhere. Baton Rouge. You got find somewhere.
Baton Rouge. Like,
Matter of fact,
LSU campus is out.
real talk, man. You should have had that versus at like on Bourbon Street, Mardi Gras. That's really where you should have had that versus.
Do you think that would have caused like beef though, like civil war?
Nah, them guys old already. This ain't NBA YoungBoy versus Boosie or nothing like that, or Kevin
Good
Gates
point.
or none of them. These,
Right.
yeah,
Blueface.
these are all.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't from there. Blueface from California.
Well, right, but
Like,
I'm talking about that age group. Yeah, you right.
yeah. It wouldn't go over the same. Or they could have did it in like a House of Blues or something, man. Like, yeah. Should have did
I
that.
think they dropped the ball severely. But yeah.
You win some, you lose some. Speaking of losing some, there's some terrible news. Ray J seems to have a heart condition, and it seems to be to the point to where he's saying like 2027 is it for him. All the partying and things of that nature is catching up to him, and he's talking like he won't be around much longer. Like 2027 is it. If that's in fact the case, I need to get that. I need to get that documentary, man, or that life story, or that memoir, or something, man. Because you've been a part of some things in this hip hop industry / culture. You know some stuff. I hate to sound like that, but since you saying 2027 is it, don't just leave like that though. You know you gotta leave something behind. You know what I mean? That's what you should do. Go ahead and have it queued up to where if it is gonna be it for you, when it happens, then then it'll be released. That way, can't nobody say nothing to you or bash you or nothing like that. Cause you said it was coming, it came.
But I feel like his health is extremely important, and that's what we
Well,
should
Ray
be
J said,
focusing on. He did. He said it.
yeah,
You're right.
yeah, that what he said. I can't. Hey man, one thing I never argue with somebody about is them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna argue with you about you, homeboy.
Right.
You said
Right.
2027 is it. I'm like, man, that's gotta be heart wrenching for you, your family, and all that. You know what I mean? But I'm not one of them family members. So I'm gonna need the book or the lost footage or something that you got, man. 'Cause I'm sure you got some stories to tell, man. I'm sure you got some
You said
stories to
you
tell.
need the Ray J files. That's what you need.
The Ray J story. I don't need the file. Just give me the Ray
Oh,
J
not the
story,
file.
man.
This is the story, not
You
the
got
file.
you got
Got you.
to think, man. Ray J was on death row. I don't know like what was going on at that particular time at death row, but Ray J was on death row, man.
And he's a blood too, like legit. Like he is a blood, like one of those
Oh,
industry gangbangers. So he has a whole nother side that he didn't even tell nobody yet. That would be that's gold. That is gold. I'll watch it. I'll watch the heck out of the Ray J documentary. I sure would.
yeah, cause we
I'd
already
watch it.
seen one Ray J tape. We already seen kinda one Ray J tape, kinda already.
We
You know what I mean?
saw it, or I didn't see it. Okay, I saw it. You're right. We all saw it. We all saw it. We did.
But
I don't want to see that one no more. But it says
yeah, that's
25% though. He said his heart was working at 25%, and
yeah.
55 55 to 70 is what it's supposed to be, and it's about like how much the heart is pumping out the blood can lead to congestive heart failure because it's not pumping out enough,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's only at 25, like it's a high probability that he will end up with congestive heart failure. Is why he said that he only has till 2027 because of that condition.
But are they talking about giving him like a pacemaker?
They have to. They have to. Like there's no way they can't because of how weak his heart is. Like they'd have to. I just hope the best for that young man because to me he's way too young. He said it was alcohol.
Yeah, that's what he said, like alcohol partying and all that. But I'm like, man, I know a lot of people who again, I'm not gonna argue with you about you. Things affect people in different ways, so I can't, you can't never say what works for somebody else. Can't never say any of that. So yeah, man, go and start working on that book though. That tell all or whatever it is you're gonna do. I know, cause this
I'm
Ray J.
watching it.
I'm telling you, man, this Ray J gonna make it's gonna be an event out of this. It's gonna be a moment out of this thing.
And I do respect him, even though he does use these moments as moments to stay relevant. But I do respect the fact that he is being transparent about his health because that helps a lot of other people, especially men. Like one thing about us as men, we're not really upfront, like naturally, about something that makes us look, or you know what I mean, or less than. Especially somebody in the public eye. I respected him for that, even if he might still have his name more relevant. I know there's a lot of guys out there who go through certain conditions and they don't want to tell their family because it makes them look, not like the strong men, big man that they are. And I respect, honestly, Ray J for telling the world that, like, yeah, my heart is at 25%. He's, to me, showing a moment of vulnerability. And I personally respect that, personally.
Well, I mean, that's different than telling that's much different than telling your family. But I can understand what you're saying since he lived his life in the public eye. I guess he was like, might as well keep everything all the way 100 with y'all. I get it.
And he didn't have
I
to.
wouldn't.
He really didn't have to.
Well, man, there's a lot of stuff he didn't have to do throughout the years. So I guess he just kept it.
This is gonna bring up the tape again. He didn't have to do the tape. All
No,
right, but he did.
I ain't talking, man. I'm not talking about the tape.
Okay.
I'm just talking about has it been every year that we've heard Ray J's name in something?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yep.
He's been consistent. He's been very consistent. That's why when he first said it, I'm like, well, what he got coming? What he got coming out? I know it ain't music. I know it ain't like another Scooty bike or nothing like that. Reality show. Cause remember he got a reality show on Zeus, I believe. Cause that's what he was on the Breakfast Club some months back talking about with him and the young lady that was there. So I'm like, man, just said Ray J heart working at 25%. Like, what is he selling? I know Ray J ain't selling pacemakers.
You might be selling the batteries for the pacemaker. Like, get your Ray J, C batteries for the pacemaker. You can't put. He's a businessman. He is a businessman. You're right.
All I know is the big three will never fail. You will always hear about the big three. They either take turns or they either keep their name in the algorithm at around the same time. The big three. Big three being Ray J, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian. That's the big three.
Yeah.
You can't name me a year that's went by without one of those three being in the headline.
Nope. And that was my initial thought when I heard about the Ray J thing. I was like, oh, he still want to keep his name in the algorithm. Still a vulnerability in there to me that I respect as a man.
Hey, sure.
You got me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready for the memoirs.
All right, man. Since we've come to the end of the show, it's time for another spirited round of Brick or Swish. If you're new to this, if you're new to the show, this is how we play this thing. I get a topic from either sports, news, or entertainment. I present my guest host with a this or that, yes or no scenario. They answer. If they're with it, it's a swish. If they're against it, it's a brick. Phenomenal John, you ready?
I'm ready, B.
Cool. All right. With the influx of G Leaguers, I say influx, it's been like maybe 4 or 5 G Leaguers going back to college, and with Amari Bailey looking to go back to college, who the Charlotte Hornets did draft in 2023. I think he played like 10 NBA games. So he's trying to sue now so he can get back to college. Anyway, ex-NBA players going back to college have to win a championship or be banned from playing paid basketball in the United States. Since you want to go back to college so bad, and that team
have to win a championship before you come back, is what you're saying?
No,
so you need to have.
That's not at all what I. That's not what I said at all.
I heard that.
What I said was ex-NBA players going back to college have to win a championship or be banned. You can no longer play professional basketball for money in the United States. Now you can go overseas and play all day long, but since you fought to get back to college, now you got to win the chip or you can't even play no more. But don't even worry about it. You have no chance at playing for money ever again in the United States.
Yeah, that's a brick. 100%.
Brick.
Yeah, no. The fact that you went back, I still think that's fire because you're showing value as a basketball player. That's fire. But helping it's still a team sport. Like, regardless of whatever, you still have to rely on 4 other people on the court at the same time. Even if you score 90 points, you still need other people to do their job. Everybody, you can't blame the other person. And if they have success or don't have success, they're still being valued and they're getting paid to play now compared to back in the day. So now they're getting paid. I think it's a brick. You should be able to play. And if you don't win the chip, hey, you don't win the chip. Only one team is gonna win the chip anyway. One. But the fact that you out there and somebody values your talent, because you playing in the league don't mean you can't get cooked by these dudes who ain't never played neither. You might have some type of slight advantage in theory, but you can still get cooked by these dudes who ain't never played in the league at all. It's a brick for me. What you got?
That's definitely a switch, man. You fighting to get back around these young kids thinking it's going to give you the upper hand because you done been to the league and now you going back down a peg. Yeah, man. So since that's what you feel like you need to do, then you got to win a championship now. Or you can't even, no. Either win that championship or just stay in the league and fight for a position in the league, man. Get better and play for a team. Going back to play for college, no. Shouldn't be allowed in the first place. That's why now you got to win the championship or just become the Planet Fitness All-Star. But now you can't play for money no more. You a 24-hour fitness hooper now, partner. All right. Brick or swish? You should not be allowed, commentators should not be allowed to interview the loser of a boxing match for at least 24 to 48 hours after a loss. Brick or swish?
Swish. Especially if they get dropped. Yeah, if they get dropped, You gonna talk to somebody and he's still dazed? He ain't even here yet. Like he just got knocked out, man. We don't even know. Like you be like, yo, what's your name? I'm Batman. Like he just got knocked out. You can't even have a quality interview anyway. Like that's a switch for me, man. You don't even know where he at right now. Like he just got his head rocked.
Man,
Like, man, let him talk. Let him talk tomorrow, man. Day after. So that's a switch for me.
yeah, that's a switch for me too. Teofimo Lopez apologized for slavery after getting his head rocked by Shakur Stevenson the other day. I'm not exaggerating. Teofimo Lopez said to all my brothers and sisters, I never want any harm to come to y'all. God, I wish I had the whole thing. But yeah, the man said sorry about everything, you know what I mean, and for slavery. And I'm saying, because I didn't even catch that. My cousin Rico was like, yo, I'm surprised you ain't mentioned the post-fight interview. I'm like, what I missed? He like, man, that dude apologized for slavery after he got beat like that. Yeah, man, you got to stop interviewing people until they've been looked at by the medical examiner.
That wasn't
At
even
least
him
give him
talking.
that respect.
That was the punches talking. All right. That was the punches that he took talking. That wasn't him. That wasn't his voice.
Gotta make that a thing, man. Like, look, stop interviewing these dudes who took thumpings right after fights, man. Like Phenomenal John said, that man probably thought he was Batman. Didn't help that his pops threw him under the bus too. Like his dad threw him under the bus after that fight. His dad said, you know, my son is like weak mentally. I don't know who that was in the ring. Yeah, man, it's hard to win when that's how your dad, you know what I mean, talk about you after the fight. Mind you, his dad is his trainer. So if he was terrible, then that's on the trainer. But no, dad didn't see it that way. His son is mentally weak, as what Pop said. Anyhow.
Right.
All right, last one before we get up out of here, man. I came across this, what's the word I'm looking for, just miscellaneous story about the Trevi fountain in Italy and how they're making people, well, you got to pay for a selfie at that famous landmark. So I was thinking, brick or Swish, is that a great idea? Charging for selfies at like national landmark?
I'ma say that is a brick. Being that public photography is 100% a right, even over there, it is like an inalienable right to publicly take pictures, especially a national landmark, which is probably publicly funded. I don't know the specifics of this particular landmark, but that's a brick. You can't charge for some public stuff. You're already taxing people, even over there. So we're already being charged.
Now, mind you, they're not charging you for taking a picture. They're charging you for the selfie. Like you getting close, taking the picture of you in the landmark. They charging you for that. Like you can be far away. You can be far away and take all the pictures you want. But for you to get up next to it and take a selfie with it, yeah, they charging.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, that's even worse. For real. Like I'm already paying taxes out here. If not, I'm paying taxes visiting, buying y'all stuff. Like I already paid for this selfie. Like, nah, you bugging. That's a brick, man. How you gonna charge me again? That's how I feel about it.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna take that money and help with the upkeep of the actual national landmark, I'm for it. Plus, it eliminate a crowd from being around it. So it'd be a lot easier for you to just get that selfie you wanted in the first place. So I'm gonna call a Swish on that, man.
I like that reasoning though, as far as like crowd control. I like that reasoning, the crowd control part.
Yeah.
I do like that reasoning.
Yeah, like it's a lot of people at Walmart. There ain't a whole lot of people where it costs you a lot to do stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, make them pay. Why not?
They're already paying 58. They're already paying with taxes.
Well, I mean, now you want that selfie to put on your Instagram, and you're gonna pay for that too.
I already paid for it. That's my point. I already paid for that selfie with tax. Why I gotta pay twice for crowd control? I'll give you that.
Yeah, no, that ain't how that work, boss. I'm trying to think of some landmarks over here that I would pay to take a selfie.
Maybe the Lincoln Memorial.
Nah, man, cause that's gonna I'm good on that.
Gotta stand to the side, not in between his legs. Stand on the side.
I was just that exactly. I'm like, so you just you gonna pay? You gonna pay you gonna pay to be up under there? Okay. What's trying to think, man. It's got to be some landmark I wouldn't mind paying to get a selfie.
All the other ones are just too huge, like Mount Rushmore's, your Empire State Buildings, your St. Louis Arc. Like all our landmarks are so huge.
Unless they have like a designated spot, they were like, yeah, you stand right here to be perfect in the background. something like,
Niagara Falls, stuff like that.
I would never go to Niagara Falls. Yeah, I don't even know. That does not seem appealing to me.
Be a nice picture, if nothing else.
Yeah, I can't really think of nothing, man. I can't think of it.
Sit on Abe Lincoln's lap.
No.
He said, no.
Just no,
Y'all take
no
the picture
thanks.
from the side, B. That's what I'll do. If y'all rather take a picture with
Nope.
the D Wade statue in Miami. I'd rather take a picture with that.
Definitely on that note there. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching on YouTube.
We done?
Thank you for listening on the. Yeah, we are finished. That man said he'd take a picture with the D-Wade statue. We're out. Tell me you ready to go without telling me you ready to go. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks for listening on Connected Radio. You can always join us 7 p.m. every Sunday, YouTube and Facebook, for the Sunday Night Live with me and Mr. Mashawn Roberson. That's been my co-host, DJ Phenomenon. Man, I really said the D-Wade statue. Any last words for the folks, man?
For the folks, man, I'm out here in Greensboro, North Carolina. If you ever free and available from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., 617 South Elm Street, come deliver your canned goods or any type of food products. We didn't have a big turnout today, I think because of the weather. So I just felt the need to let everybody know, come out here and donate.
Of course.
The need is still there. It's still there. It's always gonna be. So yeah.
What's the name of the place they're donating to? You gave them an address. What's the name of the place they're looking for?
North Elm Street, First Presbyterian Church.
There we go. That's how you do that there. And they can follow you.
You can follow me on Facebook, Jonathan Holland, Instagram, Phenomajon. PHENOMAJON. Phenomajon on the gram.
They call him US. But look, my link tree is in the description.
That was funny.
My link tree is in the description, man. Don't forget, whenever y'all go outside, take God with you. Y'all be kind. Y'all be careful, man. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Cut the check.